Hi everyone, Michelle here. You welcome to Ranking Caribbean Men Purchasing Power. Which one of the Caribbean men are the most generous? Which one are the cheapest of all? We are going to know this right now at this video. And as you already know, I like to use the tier list system to classify those men. And first, we are going to have the S tier, which means superb, and it is the highest level that a Caribbean man can reach in his purchasing power. And then we have A tier, and it stands for admirable, and it is a man who has a strong purchasing power. And then we have B tier, which means beneficial, and it is stands for a man who has a moderate purchasing power. Then C tier, it means concerning, and it stands for a man who might have a problem spending. And there is the D tier, which means disappointing, and it is to classify a man who is not gonna buy anything at all. So without further ado, let's get started with the first country, which is a country called Antigua and Barbuda. I have never had a customer from this country. I believe so. So that's why I'm going to put them at D tier, which means disappointing. Next, we have the Bahamas. I have had many customers from Bahamas, and most of them are excellent customers. They are very good buyers, easy people to deal with, and they are S tier, which means superb. Next, we have Barbados, and those are excellent customers as well. They purchase a lot of things, and they are very easy to talk to. They are definitely S tier, which stands for superb, and that's the highest a man can reach. And then we have Cuba. Cuban customers are usually not prosperous, so they don't have money, so they don't purchase anything. That's why I put them at D tier, which means disappointing. Then we have Dominica, which I think I've never had a customer from Dominica before, and I think they are D tier, which means disappointing because I don't know how well they spend. And then there is Dominican Republic, which usually not very good customers because they don't have money. So I put them at D tier, which means disappointing. And then there is Grenada, which is a pretty well known country in the Caribbean, and it is there is some customers who are good, some customers it's just normal, regular. So that's why I put it concerning because I never know what I'm gonna get from them, and that's why they are C tier. So next we have a Haiti. Haiti, Asian people, great individuals. They just don't spend money, don't spend because they don't have any money. So they are D tier, which is disappointing. Then we have Jamaica, which is difficult because they don't have a lot of money neither. So they are C tier, which means concerning. And then we have St. Kitts and Nevis, which is a weird Iceland that I've never had a customer from. So I'm going to go ahead and put a D tier, which is disappointing. And now we have St. Lucia. I've never been to this island before, but I've heard it's rich in mountains, volcanoes. I would love to visit. I believe people in this island, it's really good customers, but I've never had one. So, but I just have the feeling that they are very good customers. So I'm just gonna put edit C tier concerning. And Saint Vincent in the Grenadines, I have never had a customer from this place before. So I'm going to put them at D tier, which stands for disappointing. And last, we have Trinidad and Tobago, and those are people that have had many experiences before, and they are usually great customers. And I put them at S tier, which means superb. Guys, this was my analysis of the purchasing power of men of the 13 independent countries of the Caribbean. Next, I'm going to make an assessment into the dependent countries of the Caribbean. Thank you for watching, guys. Click like, click share, and subscribe to my channel.